Welcome everybody. In this video we're going to review the Replicar Link Belt 145X4 Zero Tail Swing Excavator. As you can see, it comes in a very nice Link Belt box. You can pick these up at the Link Belt shop. Just Google Link Belt diecast models or Link Belt shop and they'll have them there. We've got a lot of other items there as well as this excavator and many others. We'll go ahead and open up the box. Inside the packaging here, you have the styrofoam former as well as the plastic former that keeps it in its container. You've got a little diagram on how to put on the mirrors. We'll talk about that here in just a little bit. Take off the top former here and we'll be able to pull the model right out. Set it down, and then there is a little bag here of the mirrors, and we'll talk about that. You do have to cut them off the die there just a little bit. You can do that with a X-Acto knife, pretty much no problem. One challenge with this is the mirrors. These are hard to put on. I had to do them with a small pair of pliers. So there's two here on the cab, and then there's two on the opposite side. You can get them on without breaking things. It's not too bad, but I do recommend using a small pair of pliers. Made things a lot easier. As we go ahead and take a look at the model, there's some very nice detail in the drive sprocket. The tracks themselves look very good. There's also detailing in the cut-through steps with the perforations and the tie-down decals as well as other decals. The side view camera looks very good on this Zero Swing model. Cab is very nice. We do have a plastic handrail, but the size match is nice. The bulldozer blade on the front is plastic, but the hydraulic covers are very nice. The boom has the hydraulics. The color match on the hydraulics are fair. The hoses, though, are very well detailed with the proper size, the couplings being silver, and the actual metal lines, the steel lines, as well as the spiral metal cover over this hydraulic line. This bucket does come off. That's why the screws are not painted. Detail on the bucket is very nice. On the rear of the unit, we have some nice decaling as well as the link belt and the rear view camera. We do have an exhaust, but it's not very well cut out. As we move to the other side, again, we have some, great detailing throughout the decals and as well as on the undercarriage, the drive sprocket, and another side camera and the mirrors. Handrails on this side are also plastic, but the sizing is pretty well done. Moving up to the boom, we have the hydraulic hoses nicely detailed on this unit. I've said that before, but I think these link belt units have very nice hydraulics. They are sized correctly and some things you don't see on a model. The bucket looks good, and here's the screws for the removable bucket. Inside the cab, you can see the link belt in the seat itself and the different colors on the controls and the secure bars that allow the unit to be utilized and moved. I think there is some very nice details in these link belt models, especially for the price. From the top, you can see more of the details in the hydraulics as well as an engine cover lid. You can open this up. I do recommend you have a pointer to open it up. But when you can get it open up, there is some very, again, as we've said in these models, detail. Nice gray motor, silver pipe to the radiator, and then the red hose over to the radiator. You even have a yellow radiator cap, making this model very nice. When we get into the function, we do have the spring tension tracks, and across a semi-rough surface, they move fairly well. We get into the operation of the boom, the stick, and the bucket. Dozer blade moves up and down nicely, but the boom, the stick, the bucket, again, nice stiff hydraulics, allowing you to hold and put any pose out there that you'd like. Folds away, tucks away nicely for the transport load, like most models. We'll go ahead and take a look at the digging depth. not quite all the way to the end of the hydraulic rams, but pretty close. A really good, decent digging depth for any model. We'll get into how the model swings, and as you would expect, it's a little stiff at first, but as you kind of break it loose, it'll turn very nicely and operate as you would expect. You can pick up this model at the Link Belt shops. I'll leave the link in the description below. Overall, I think this model is a very good model. There are some downfalls, some plastic pieces, but overall, the detailing in the hydraulics is something that's fairly unique in these models. Additionally, the removable bucket, I think, is an added bonus, and I didn't have any issues removing it or putting it back on. Overall, I think this is a nice model. If you like what you're seeing on the channel, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notifications for the bell, and tell some others to come watch. There's plenty more of this to come. Hopefully it's something you're enjoying. Thank you for watching.